Hey there, everybody. Kinda take a deep breath for a bit. Anyway, so if you remember me unboxing this guy, there was two things that I've commented about this. Plus, I've had trouble, or actually, I didn't do pretty good demonstration too. I did mostly show that if you turn the dial, the lens will autofocus, and there was some mode that I was getting hang up on and all that stuff. So this was my own thing too, just a quick reminder, just in case I've declaimed that this was my own thing. This company did not send me this. I bought it on my own term with my own money when I bought off of Amazon. So PC Hood does have a little storefront on Amazon page, so this may come in and out of stock, so just keep eye if you are interested, and if you type person don't mind buying anything from overseas or not. So I will let you know that there is not many companies do make a USB controller for Canon, so it's a very limited option. So being it's a limited option, I just picked this one, being it have the compass design and all that stuff. So I have a pretty nice jog wheel with that too. So but there was two statements kind of bugged me when I did release the video. So there was two things with this is I did talk about how this is a uncertain purchase. It's pretty hard to purchase when you just have a short list of or a certain amount of camera that it will work. Like I do own a T3i. Which that's a older version of the camera, so it does work fine, but it will work with other camera, which at the moment I have the focus controller connected to my Canon 7070D body, so it's working out. I did have a little bit of trouble getting to talk to the 7070D. I just had to disable the power saving on the initial setup. So you only have to turn it off once, and once you let it do its initial setup with the power saving off, then you can do it with the power saving setting on. So just all you need to do is, if you're having trouble, to turn off the power saving mode at first, and once it does the initial, you should be able to put it back to the normal sleep state, if the normal typical sleep setting for your Canon camera. So it should work with most of the camera. But if your camera is not on the list or on the manual, then you might have to mess with the power setting, like I've done with my 77D, which it does work, so I can control it. So as you can see, I can do that. Then I can control it. This controller is talking to the 7070D, which I can focus on the background, which I'm blurring now, but if I go back to my face, there you go. Now it's back to my face. So I can control it with that. Like I said, it just, you just have to poke around with that. So, then one of the setting, or not setting, but one of the other thing I was having trouble is changing my exposure, which I can change the exposure now, which it's a little bit hard to do. Well, it was a little bit confusing for me to get the hang of it, but I finally got the hang of it. So, but I'm going to be demonstrating some of it. I will let you know I have not used every function. There's like a certain function I've been using it, so I'm just gonna go over some of the functions. So, but trying to think if there's anything else, but overall, it's been doing good. I do kind of occasionally get hang up, because sometime you can lock the focus with this, so there's a button to do the autofocus, but when it does the autofocus, it's tend to stop you focus range too. Then the speed setting, actually that's another thing that tend to hang me up, because there's sometimes I sit there, turn the jog wheel, I'm kind of like, why is it not focusing? So I walk up to the camera, and sometime I don't notice the setting is on low, so it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the demonstration going, so you can see what's going on with it. Actually, GoPro is on. So I have a GoPro pointing at my monitor. So if I hit record on that, wake up to the camera, make sure it's recording. Okay, so if I stop recording for a moment, as you can see, I have on blue mode. So if we change, there are 3 mode. You got blue, you got purple, you got green. So green, well actually every time I change the mode, this is the only side will change its functionality. This side doesn't change its functionality. It's only that side that will. Now this side is your preset focus. There's like 4 presets you can assign to the side. So which I don't use at the moment, so, or haven't had the need for it. Then blue. Actually, let's go to the other. This mode is mostly for you punching. So if I do a quick click, because there's 2 functions with this. If you hold that button for a long function, then it will do the focus lock thing on you. So, but if I did click once, then you can see I can do the punch and zooms, and if I do one more time, there's 2 levels. Then this side, this is where I can go side to side, up to up. Yeah, is that up? Yeah, okay, that's up. So if I want to get out, I hit this one more time. There we go. Then being we on the focus, these 2 at the bottom is, these 2 are the same function as the jog wheel. You can use that side if you need to. This one, it does the speed too, which that tend to get me hang up, which I don't realize maybe that's on slow. So if we change back to blue, this is where I finally figure out how to change the exposure. So let's start with the exposure. So you do have to hold and twist. Now I will let you know I may not cover every button. But if I go over these three buttons right there. These are the three functions for your manual settings. So like this one would be for you shuttle, as you can see. But it's an actual. There you go. So I can change that. Then the ISO, I can change that. Now I will let you know there's more final control with this than my Canon dial. My Canon dial does not give me any final control. There's like a few level of ISO, so you can see I can change that. So, okay, that's level 1, level 2, level 3. So there was 3 level of the ISO. So then so this is pretty much it actually for that side of things. So then sometime they include these little posts or these little knob on the side. So what tend to happen, and this is really depending on what your use case is, these might be handy for you, or they might be more annoying to you, depending on if you adjust your exposure a lot or not. So if I hold this button, you can see how it may bump or it may scrape on my finger. So that's the only side. Well, actually, that's the only annoying thing when you have to adjust. Kind of bad enough if you have to do the focus and change some of your manual settings. So it's a little bit of kind of annoying. So I wish they kind of maybe give another option to put on the knob. Maybe give you more options. So there's a mode too. Now I was thinking, no, that's okay. That's you take a photo or video. So which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put. Okay, 7070D is back recording. Make sure the video is. Yep. Okay, it did take that. So we'll go that way. We'll go that way. Rewind. There we go. I gotta double check the Canon. Okay. Alright, so video is, make sure my old camera did record. So anyway, so the one comment thing I'm very interested. Ooh, yeah, I bumped it. There we go. Alright, now I should be in focus. So what's really interesting with changing the ISO, there's like 3 level before you jump up to like ISO 800 or ISO 200. I'm not sure if all the ISO is the same or if it's 400 or not, but there is more final control over your ISO versus the Canon dial, which it just doesn't give you any final control. So if you ever mess with Canon, typically you don't get a lot of control at all. Or if you do, you're most likely running like aftermarket formula like Magic Lantern to give you more of a control. So, which the Canon 77D is not running any aftermarket firmware on it. So, that's really an odd thing. I have a funny feeling Canon is doing something really wacko with their dial. I wish their dial give me a little more, unless it's just the type of camera body I'm buying. You know, like I'm not buying the professional high-end body. I typically go with the entry-level body, or maybe the middle of something in the middle, kind of tied between the entry and the high end, you know. So I don't know, it's that or what, but it is just interesting as get out. So, I really like this focus controller. It made it so easy. So, I do have the camera from further back. Unlike the video I've done in the past, well, every time I want to record, I had to go behind the camera, get everything focused. I even have to use a random box, set a random box in my seat so I can get relatively an idea of getting a decent focus just enough, and sometimes I was always a little off with my focus, which there are some, not every video, there are a few videos I've uploaded where the focus is off, so, or sometimes I tend to lean over I have to lean over to focus the camera too, so, which, this controller is coming in very handy, being it's only me just filming, at the moment. I don't have another person, so not very often, so I'm on my own, and haven't had only little weirdness I might have is plug into plug into an outlet with a USB wall adapter. That's the only thing that tend to get a little weird on me. So I always try to use the USB battery pack. So don't know what's going on with but some of the USB wall adapter, you have to be careful with some of them too, because some of them might be not the greatest quality too, so you do have to be careful with that. So, but it does have option, so like if you don't have an option to carry a USB battery pack, you can plop in a little AA battery if you need to. So, but it does not suck down on my USB battery pack too. Now, I am using a battery you typically normally use with your power tool. So I'm using an 18-volt lithium battery from a power tool. So, which it does fine. So, not bad for that. It does use the same cable as the Canon. I believe it's like Mini B, something like that. See here. No, it doesn't have a label saying if it's a Mini B or Mini A, something like that. But, so you can have the same cable. You don't have to carry different types. So, but the one thing I really wish maybe, I don't know if they could accomplish something, is maybe add a video composite pass-through maybe. I don't know if that could be a thing, but I really want some, maybe not all Canon wouldn't support if it's a new one. Now, the older Canon body, like my T3i right there, which is hanging right there, that will support composite, being it's a little bit older generation. So, I think that may be a little bit of an add-on. They could maybe, but oh well. You got the micro HDMI, which micro HDMI tend to be a fragile connector. So, yeah, but at least I can use the HDMI. So, but yes. So anyway, that's pretty much it. At this moment, just want to do a quick demonstration with multiple of my camera angle and all that stuff. So I'm gonna say thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for taking your time watching my videos. So just feel free to check out other videos on my YouTube channel, but if you're not very fluent, if you look below the video, there should be a little note section underneath my video. So in that little note section, there should be a link that we redirect you over to the video gallery. Then another direction too is if you're more interested in following the social link and more of supporting the YouTube channel, I do have a YouTube homepage. So bottom corner, this bottom corner, there should be a username with a photo of my face. So if you did click that, that will redirect you over to my little homepage. Now, I do have a donation button, which is a PayPal. Now, I do have another direction just in case you can't use PayPal. So, but if you do hang on, I do have another direction of supporting the YouTube channel just in case. So I do ask, or I don't pressure anybody to donate any large amount. So a small amount will go a long way. So, and plus, if you did donate a small amount, you will get you'll get an option of what type of or what song sound that you would like from having a song shout out or from being anonymous, from your name, from the dollar amount, or most of the time I did mostly say thank you, or I would thank this anonymous user for supporting the YouTube channel. So let me know if you can leave a note behind with PayPal, but if you can't, I do have a channel email address below the video. You just have to click on show more to access the YouTube channel email address. Then if you're done checking out, if you want to check out other videos, on my YouTube homepage, there should be a little video tab. It should take you to the same place like the link in the video notes. So, then if the video caught your interest, if it did interest in your way, if you want to follow along, feel free to subscribe, then if you can enable the bell notification, do make sure you have the setting on correctly, because typically if you don't double check your setting to make sure that's on correctly, you typically not going to receive no bell notification. So make sure that's on correctly. Then give the video a like or dislike. Give the video a like if you like my little froggy behind me. There he is, little froggy. So feel free if you want to give the video a like or give it dislike. Then excuse that little beepy noise. But anyway, yeah, give it a like, dislike. Then check out the video notes below the video. Do click on show more, like I said ago, with the channel email address. If you don't click on show more, all you guys see is a link to the video notes. So, did I say link to the video? To the video gallery, I should say. Then once you click on show more, there should be a channel email address. Then Amazon wish list. Another way to support, I'm gonna say similar thing like PayPal. It's kind of like PayPal. Like I said, you don't have to. I don't pressure anybody to donate a large amount. A small amount will go a long way. So kind of like Amazon, you don't have to buy the most expensive item. The cheapest item will go a long way. And for the YouTube channel. Then if you did support, just send you a note. Let me know what kind of shout out you're interested of having. So then and oh yeah, and if Amazon is giving you trouble, use the channel email address if you're having issue of leaving a note behind. So then community detective forums, if you sign up with one of those community detective forums, feel free to say hi. Then, if you have any nice positive comment, post it below the video. But if you have something negative, say, take it to a place that it's less likely for me to come across it. So take it to a place that I'm not likely going to see it. So, but anything positive, you know, any question, you know, if you have a question about the triple monitor setup, or if you want to share your story, you know, let me know. Actually, not let me know. Feel free to have a conversation from that. Okay, have a video some point going over this triple monitor. So, and plus, I do have a little, it's not a screensaver, it's a software demo from a major company. So if you're into the tech side of things, if you've been in the tech side of things for a while, you may recognize it. But if you've been out of it for a while, you may forget about it, maybe not. So depending if you been fluent in the tech stuff for a while, or maybe not. So I would love to see your conversational, or actually a positive conversational, or your positive question, or what. So feel free post it below the video. I will catch you next time. Lucky I have to do it quick before the camera battery go dead. So anyway, we'll see you later, everybody. We'll catch you next time.